answer. But students, yes, right, very specific and very clear statement. Okay, so the person who is taking the paper is clearly aware that you are already aware about all the concepts and your concepts are clear in your mind. So please write statements in detail and very much clear. Okay, students. So we are going to solve more sums based on this. Okay. Till then you can just go through this sum. Okay, students, let us discuss the next sum, which is somewhat similar to the previous sum. Okay, so let us see. A shopkeeper buys a camera at a discount of 20% from a wholesaler. So the shopkeeper is buying the camera from a wholesaler at a 20% discount, and the printed price of a camera is 1600 rupees. The shopkeeper sells it to a consumer at the printed price. Okay, so rupees is not given, but it is directly told printed price. Okay, if the sales are intrastate and the rate of GST is 12%. So students, again you need to take care whether the sales is taking intrastate or interstate. It is intrastate, and the GST is given as 12%. Okay, first let us see what is the selling price of a camera. So first we'll find the selling price of a camera. So selling price of a camera is, it is 1600, but in that 20%, sorry, 1600, but in that 20% discount is given. So 20% of 1600, so it is 1600 minus, so 16 to the, so 320 rupees discount is given. So when I calculate this, 320, 80, it will be 400, so rupees 1280. So this is the selling price of a camera. It means the shopkeeper is purchasing at which price from the wholesaler? 1280. So I can write CP of a camera for shopkeeper. So now students, see, he is purchasing this camera from the retailer, from the dealer, from the wholesaler. So shopkeeper is purchasing this camera from a wholesaler. So he will have to pay tax to the wholesaler. Now what is the tax? Tax is 12%. So half will go to state government, half will go to central government. So input tax. So I can calculate input tax. Input tax payable. Now this tax he will pay to whom? He will pay to the wholesaler, and the wholesaler will give it to the government. Okay. So see, this shopkeeper will not directly pay to the government. Keep one thing in mind, because shopkeeper is purchasing from whom? From the wholesaler. So the wholesaler will collect the tax from the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper will pay the tax to the wholesaler, and the wholesaler will give it to the government. So input tax payable by shopkeeper. Now here we are writing of shopkeeper only, or you can write by shopkeeper. Now we know it is 12%. So half will go to CGST and half will go to SGST. So here you can write input tax as SGST. Okay. So 6% of 1280. So when I calculate this, so 128 into 6, 8 is a 48, carry 4, 6 to the 12, 12 at 4, 16, 6 carry 1. So rupees 76.8. Okay, again input tax payable by shopkeeper as CGST. So the same statement will come, input tax payable by shopkeeper as CGST is equal to rupees. Again it will be same, 6% of 1280, it is 76.80. So see, this both Or if you don't write SGST and CGST, then also it is fine, it is understood. Or you can also write input tax payable by the shopkeeper. So this tax goes to whom? To the wholesaler. So he will give this much as SGST and this much as CGST to whom? To the wholesaler. If you want to add, you can write to wholesaler. Okay, so let me write so it is more clearer. So payable by shopkeeper is SGST. So input tax payable by the shopkeeper to wholesaler. Okay, here also to wholesaler. And then the wholesaler will give both these tax to whom? To the government. Okay. So this much tax the shopkeeper has given to the wholesaler because he has purchased. So this much input tax he will have to give to the wholesaler. Now let us see. The shopkeeper is selling the price at which price? Then it is given the shopkeeper sells it to consumer at the printed price. So what is the selling price of the camera for the shopkeeper? So that we write. Let me write over here. Okay, I am writing with red pen so it is clearly visible. Okay, or let me make the partition. Yes. So now let me write with black pen only. So selling price of a camera for shopkeeper. Now let us see at which price he is selling a camera to a consumer. So he is selling at printed price only. So what is the printed price? It is rupees 1600. It means consumer is purchasing this camera at 1600 rupees from the shopkeeper. Now the shopkeeper will collect tax from the consumer and that tax is called output tax. Okay. So output tax collected from consumer as SGST. That is, again I know it is 12% interest rate, so 6%. So 6% of 1600, that is rupees 96. Again the same thing, output tax collected from consumer as SGST, CGST. That is also rupees 96. Okay. Now see students, understand the whole process. So this much tax he has already paid to the wholesaler. Okay. This tax is, see, the shopkeeper is not paying this tax directly to the government. What is doing? This much tax is paying to the wholesaler. So from his pocket, this much money went from his pocket. Okay. And how much tax he collected from the consumer? He collected 96 rupees in the form of SGST and 96 in the form of CGST. Okay, now let us see. So see the first question, the GST paid by the shopkeeper to the central government. Now see, they are talking about only shopkeeper. They are not talking about the whole GST paid. The GST paid by the shopkeeper only. First of all, the shopkeeper paid this much to wholesaler, so this money went. Afterwards, he is collecting the tax from 96. So how much is the GST payable for the shopkeeper? Okay. So see, this amount is collected by shopkeeper and this amount is given by shopkeeper. So finally, how much amount the shopkeeper GST is paying to the central government? So it is 96 output tax minus input tax. So when you calculate point is 77 and how much it will come? 77 and 18. Rupees 18.20. Let us calculate. Sorry, 19. It will be 19.20 rupees. So this will be the GST paid by the shopkeeper to the central government. I hope students you are understanding. Yes, let me explain once again quickly. See, this much rupees he spent from his pocket and he is given to the wholesaler. Then the wholesaler will give it to government. Okay? And this much rupees he collected from the customer. So first of all, what we will do, from 96 From 96, this much he will keep in his pocket, and the remaining amount is payable by the shopkeeper to the government. That is both state or central, anything it can be. But here it is asked GST paid by the central government. Okay, so central government sees this much amount he gave to the wholesaler in the form of CGST, and this much amount he collected from consumer in the form of CGST. Okay, so first answer is 19.20. Then the second, GST received by the central government. Now how much GST? Now see, this much GST is received from the wholesaler, and this much GST he received from the consumer. How much? 19.20. So rupees 76.8 plus rupees. Now see, this whole thing doesn't goes to the central government. Okay, only rupees 19.20 goes to the central government. So that comes to rupees how much? Okay, that we have already done. So it comes to 96 rupees. So it comes to 96 rupees. Okay, now so see over here, 96 rupees. But calculations we have to show like this. GST received by the state government. Again the same thing it will come. This much he received from the wholesaler plus this much he received from the shopkeeper. So that comes to rupees 96. Okay, this much amount the state government received from the wholesaler. Okay, and this much amount they received from the shopkeeper. Okay, the amount at which the consumer bought the camera. So first of all, 1600 plus this much tax they have paid, 96 plus 96. So when I calculate, it comes to rupees 2 and 1792. Okay students, if any calculation error is there, please rectify it, or let me check once again. Yes, I think there is no calculation error. Students, anywhere in the sum, because if I am doing sum fast or sum, there might be some calculation error. So please rectify it. Okay students, so you can see this sum is somewhat similar to the previous sum we have done. But see, understood this GST paid by the shopkeeper. So they are only talking about the how much GST is paid by the shopkeeper. Okay. Actually, see, this GST he is paying to the whom? To the wholesaler as an input tax. But finally, what is the GST paid by the shopkeeper? He is receiving 96 rupees, but from 96 rupees he is not paying the whole 96 rupees to the government, because from 96 rupees first he takes the amount which he has paid to the wholesaler. So first he takes this much money in his pocket, and the remaining amount will be payable to the wholesaler. So students, in this whole concept we have seen that neither the manufacturer nor the dealer nor the retailer, they are not taking or they are not spending any extra money from their pocket. Whatever tax they are getting, they are paying it to the government. Okay, so they are not spending any extra money from their pocket to pay as a tax. Okay, this is the whole concept. So here it is not a loss to manufacturer, trader or a retailer, but finally students, what is happening? All the tax the end users or the consumer or customers are paying. Finally the whole burden comes to whom? Customer only. Yes, so this way the cycle goes on, and you can see the calculations are done in this way. Okay students, please go through it. Okay students, so we will end the session over here, and students, see, in these the sums are very much in detail, or the sums are very lengthy, and so many sub questions are asked. So compared to the other topics, you can see the discussions, the number of sums discussions will be little bit less compared to the other topic, because you can see the sums are also in detail and lengthy, and there are many sub questions asked. Okay, and each and every sum is of different, little bit of different type. So students, we are going to discuss each and every type of sums. Till now we have discussed the sums which is based on the intrastate. Then in the next few sessions we are going to discuss the sums based on interstate. Then we will see the sums based on intrastate and interstate both, and another different kind of sums. Okay, so we will be discussing more sums because students, this is a new topic for you. Okay, from last 2 years only this topic is implemented. So we are going to solve, compared to other topics, in this topic we are going to solve more number of sums, so that concept is very much clear in your mind. So students, I request that you watch all the videos of the GST till now. Okay, please understand all the concepts. In case any doubt, you are always welcome. You can post your doubts in the WhatsApp group or through email, by any medium. So please go through all the concepts and go through all the videos of GST till now. Now in the next session also we are going to discuss few other word problems also. So students, from this you can see the calculation is not very easy. If you understand the tax calculation, how it is done, when the tax is becoming half, when the whole tax to government, if all the concepts you are already clear, students, then see there is nothing in the calculation, just it is subtraction and finding the percentage of the given value. Okay, but once the concept is clear, then in this kind of sums you can score full marks. But yes, this thing you have to understand very carefully. What will be the selling price, what will be the cost price, which will be the output tax, which will be the input tax. For output tax, always remember, whenever you are selling a goods or products, and the tax which you are collecting while selling the goods or products, it is output tax. And students, what is input tax? Whenever you are purchasing any goods or product, the tax which you are paying on purchasing the goods or products, that is called input tax. So students, if input tax and output tax you are very much clear, then I don't think you will face any problem in this sum. But yes, do watch all the videos of the GST. Okay, and this video also. In next session we are going to solve few more word problems. Okay, till then, goodbye, keep learning, stay safe, and again all the best for your prelims exam. All the best students, and bye and take care.